Hello, and welcome to the first edition of Ask Phoenix, where I answer questions about mental health situations sent in by people like you. Now, before I start, I'd just like to let you know how you too can get your questions submitted. You can email them at the email address on your screen, or on Facebook and Twitter at SerenityVlog, or use the hashtag AskPhoenixColumn on either media. Now to start with the questions. First, we have Brenda from Canada, who sent in 2 questions. Her first question: how do you suggest folks cope with forced isolation? I have DID and find my little one is very panicked. Well, Brenda, distracting activities are very helpful to start out with, such as games and art projects. Also, if your area still lets you go outside to parks or for walks around your neighborhood, very much do so. Operate the safest amount of freedom that you can. Even at home, loosen the rules a little bit just to make some more safe fun and so that you can have that indoors as well. Brenda's second question is, I'm really feeling this virus pandemic. Do you have any suggestions on how to cope with it? As always, keep up with calming routines you already have in place, whether it's a hot cup of tea or meditation. Also, stay active. Your physical health is very important to maintaining your mental health. I go for a walk every day, just as a bare minimum. If you have the means, video call your friends and family. This helps both parties lessen the isolation impact. If you can't video call, voice call, or even text. Just stay in contact however you can. Next, we have 2 questions from Christine from Michigan. Her first question is, how can I deal with flashbacks? Grounding is a very common method to deal with flashbacks, and it's greatly recommended. Most recommended is where you find 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 that you hear, 2 that you smell, and 1 that you find good about yourself. Some replace this with taste. In the moment of a flashback, though, this can be difficult. I shorten it to finding 5 differences between where you physically are and where you are in the flashback. For me, something like, okay, I'm in a different town, I'm with a different person, I chose to do this activity rather than being coerced, my bike is pink this time and not purple, and I don't hear the highway. Her second question is, how do you deal with bad dreams? When I wake up from a bad dream, I always get out of the bed and change the scenery. Either go to the kitchen or the bathroom until I'm completely sure I'm done thinking about it. And if I have time, then I go back to sleep. A good way to prevent or at least mitigate the dreams occurring is to read or watch a story before bed. Something different enough to not be meshed with the trauma. Sci-fi is excellent for this, or fantasy, because it's far enough away from everyday occurrences that your dreams probably aren't going to connect them. Our last question is from Lauren, also from Michigan. Her question was more like a conversation, so I pared it down. Her question: my ex is getting married to an old friend. It hurts and I can't sleep. What do I do? Well, it's easier to tackle the sleep part. Set up a routine at night to help you get ready for bed. Include a nighttime tea with chamomile or valerian. Both are very relaxing. I have a set of supplements that I use at night, and valerian tea is a very important part of those. As far as the emotional part, from the rest of the information I got, I can understand your pain. But as I said, them getting together was not in any way a reflection of you. So do a display of, I'm happy for you, and then forget them. Or at least try to. Focus on you. Find a craft or a project that makes you happy, and just evict them from the mental space and fill it with something useful. That's all the questions I have for today. If you have any of your own, please feel free to use any of the methods I suggested at the beginning of the video. And I'll always keep the information in the description. Please like and subscribe as well for more videos, and also follow for my daily vlog as well. It's still in its early stages, but we all have to start somewhere. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Phoenix out.